Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a cool little story. Um, there's a scar. I've got a lot of those, don't I? If you've ever seen me in real life, people used to point them out, but now I got so many you can't really point them out. But I don't know if you can see them. Damn, dude, I should have looked this up. I don't have lights in my house. I don't like light. Um, but there's a freaking scar there. Damn, dude, I should definitely look this up. Hold it. Okay, I guess it's been so long it's on the wrong side, but it's kind of healed. It used to be massive. You can kind of see it right here. It goes all the way up here. So you can tell that, you can most likely, if I tell you as well, you can tell that occurred in this position. Because it didn't occur in this position where that part of the scar is that way and that part of the scar is that way. So I was in a location where some people who I didn't necessarily know were the working with other people, but I always kind of figured. I was like right outside their camp, inside the direct camp. I'll tell us in a little bit of parable here to keep it down. And so the whole remaining like a small soldier came in really handy that day because I had to crawl through a space that was about this size, literally about this size. Okay, so imagine a 300-pound person trying to fit into that, a 300-pound soldier or something, trying to fit into something like that. It wouldn't have happened. Even me, like, I'm like squeezing my bones and dislocating them to get through this freaking area. And one little piece of metal in the area just shredded me open. Now that's a long time ago, and that scar is kind of faded. So after like 15 years, a scar that big is still like, you can probably see in my old videos where that scar is very, very large. It was like, I mean, because adrenaline and stuff, I didn't feel it at all, really. I was just like, something happened there. I was touched by some sort of metal. It took a few hours to like look in the mirror and realize like my back is ripped open and stuff. Um, that was like that. That's not where the story ends either. The story continues. Like the people whose camp I had just relocated to through that small tunnel were the people who had called backup and the location I was at, and informing them I'm there and to be concerned about that. So I'm like, instead of like leaving the area, this is how I do things too. Like there's so many stories of this. Instead of leaving the area, I go straight to the people causing. I I I'm surprised I haven't gone and hopped in a cop car when the cops have been called on me and stuff. As far as I remember, I haven't done that. And now that I've said that, guess what's going to happen? Oh, yes, we're going to make a video of that too, aren't we? Woo-hoo-hoo! Fun times. Always something new and exciting. But, anyways, I ended up in their location, and it's like, my adrenaline was kicking so hard, I didn't feel like my back being slashed open and stuff, fitting through this small area with a little piece of metal sticking out through it. And like they came into the location I was at, and I was just like, oh my God, and I'm still breathing heavy, and I'm sure I'm like, I'm sure that's happening, and I'm like just watching them, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? How come they don't see me over here and stuff? Okay, so I'm down there for like an hour or two, I'm down at the bottom of the base for like an hour or two, and then I just like casually walk out through their base, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Like I'm acting like I didn't know that like what the search team sent over here was because of them and stuff, and they're explaining to me, and it's like I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, I gotta go. How do you unlock the door? I gotta get out of here."